or even 85 major. And even 90% I tell, even my motivational and inspirational support coming also from abroad. You can say why? First of all, strategically, we have decided we don't take the support of the Indian government. Because it's NGO, and overall, not NGO, it's a voluntary NGO. I call NGVO, non-governmental voluntary organization. So we are very much strict on our way of work. We believe in ourselves and we say we will do it whatever we can collect on our way, because if I take government money, the first obstruction will come. He knows very well that, you know very well, possibly you are Indian origin, that if the government gives some money by this or that way, if they sanction 1 lakh, first there is no chance that 1 lakh will come to me. Nearly 20 to 40% it will be staying there. So I don't accept that thing also, and I am not known like Mother Teresa that really the Prime Minister will come to give the check to me. It will come through that way. So first is that problem you see. I am sure this or that way will be entangled, involved kind of so-called corruption. It's not possible. All developing country, you say corruption, you say yes, because it's a culture. You say we live on it. So we don't see even when I break the traffic rule, you see it's part of our life. So that is like you say corruption. How do you accept it? I should be at 9 o'clock in the office, but I am arriving 11 o'clock and leaving 3 o'clock. Is it not corruption? It's corruption. When you are paid full time for to be in the office. Anyway, that's it. Anyway, so I think the way we try to work really purely for the people. If I take the government money, they will direct me more. I will become their agency or their secretary. So I try to avoid, and normally we do not take the government money. I said, how you survive? I also don't take a big institutional money from abroad. We try to survive with the private donation. And there are enough good people in the world. If you do good work, you can reach to them, it is possible. At least in my case, it has happened, it's happening. And even our institute, we are even growing, we are not going even down here. So it's working. I try to avoid really to remain on that institutional, that support, because it leads me in a different way. It doesn't give our liberty. Yes?
I have a question, because you started really small and then you grow and grow and grow. So now you have students from all over the world and different departments. So how you manage to organize everything? Like when you are growing, because you know when there's growth, you always have to manage it and to organize, because then there's some risk that something will not work.
My answer will be, I think it's working with us. It's 700 people working, 26 countries involved, still working. How it works, I think, I can tell you that as I am really the kind of very important in the project, creator or whatever you can say, leader, whatever, my dedication and my sincerity, transparency is very important. Because when everyone look to me that how dedicated, how much he believes, and how much transparent he is, sincere, honesty I am not using, to be honest is very difficult anyway, how much sincere he is. So it starts with me, and I really believe on all my workers. I give them leadership. What I tell you now to everyone, start, take the initiative, do whatever you like, make mistakes, till you are not involved any intentional, really intentionally you are not doing wrong or you are not involved in the corruption. For me it's not a problem. So what I do, I give everyone, like I am talking here, things all moving, because I have decentralized and I have developed the leaders whom I trust and I give the authority. Of course, I try to keep kind of motivated them. You have to motivate them. And then you give them all the authority and they enjoy their initiatives. And I said, till you are not doing any corruption and intentional distracting thing, no problem for me. If you make mistake, it's not a problem, go ahead. So I think my sincerity, my dedication, and distributing the leadership, giving them the authority, keeping really always motivating them. These are the factors I believe that is working. And if you do good work, for example, if your colleagues are not feeling any way that you are exploiting them, if they know exactly what is your earning, what is how you do, what all the things happening, where you are doing, all they know, I think they develop kind of trust. And look, if I have 700 people, if 700 people today think, okay, I want to help this doctor, it's completely, you can change all the world. And they are thinking, okay, we shall see, if I can help him, I will help him. Then it will not work. So this part you have to keep, and the key, I think, point is that first you, when you are taking the leadership, you have to be dedicated, sincere, be transparent, or 100% transparent and be honest. That's what is difficult. And then you leave it to them. And if you believe in something, maybe many workers, many people will come, they are not that type, they can live away. But if you believe there, and if you are there, and it will grow around you, because you believe in something, the people also will join with you who have kind of that respect and believe in it. So they will survive with you. And then you have a team and you go. Yes?
Sir, actually I'm really impressed by your work. I think that you are more of an entrepreneur than a doctor, and the way you scaled up. So I had just a basic query that we have one more famous doctor in India, Devi Shetty.
Yes, I know him, friend.
Yeah, so he built the Narayana network, and it's really good. So is there any plans from your side of developing low-cost quality hospitals? Like you built 30 schools, right? So do you have any plans to scale this hospital thing and build a network of such hospitals across India, low-cost quality hospitals, so that poor people have access to? Because the primary healthcare in India is really not good, in spite of government putting in so much money. So do you have any such kind of idea of scaling up on a bigger scale?
No, look, everybody has his own specialty, capacity, and develop something. You can be sure that I have grown up, I have developed really in area of primary healthcare. I am not going for the secondary tertiary. Dr. Devi Shetty is doing secondary tertiary. Great work, nice man, good ideas really, and he is good for the society because he needs also money, he takes some money, but he is not a greedy doctor, that's sure, that's sure. So, I think my idea is that I have seen that, as I told you, 80% people live in rural area. That's my concern. This 20% here, is not my concern because they have something they will be able to take care of themselves. Now this 80% people, again, 80% problem can be solved with the primary health care. You know, there is an international rule, everybody knows that.
So actually, I was talking about primary only.
Yeah.
So do you have any plans of taking this primary healthcare system to multiple places, like building a chain of these primary centers?
Yes, look, one thing, because I believe in also in my capacity, as she said already how you manage, I am trying to spread out in West Bengal, but I think still now no idea to go other state, because I think another philosophy with me, if I am not present there, with the remote control or with the agency, it's very difficult to do things, good thing, right thing, what I am doing. Because if you come to our project, you will feel, because I cannot believe it here, bring it here. It's really, people say, oh, it's like a temple here. Because the environment we have tried to be so good, so clear, so transparent, so nice. So what I want to tell you that in West Bengal, like we have 30 centers, school, 8 medical centers, 9 microcredit banks, and we have 70 women group. This I have in my hand 100%. Apart from that, we have started to make networking. That I have not shown you here. 50 NGO in West Bengal in different districts where we cannot be personally. So we call partner in service. Good small NGO we have identified. They are partnering with us. So we are the mother organization for another 50 organizations. That part we have done. So that is going on. 50 NGOs are our partner. We are telling them, at least in these 50 places, they are making their nutritious diet. And we are giving them our knowledge, idea, and working, monitoring them. So this, but Out of Bengal, still I am not thinking, because it is my personal, I think, my mission, and I want to be there wherever there is a center that I can personally reach there. If I cannot reach, I should not do it. That's that thing. And you can say, okay, you can make me a delegate. I think my delegate, what he will do, I do not know. But my locally here, my 700 colleagues, really I reach them. Not maybe every day, at least once in a month, everyone I meet personally. Because I have to keep them motivated, inspired, and my presence is very important. Yes?
Have you ever tried to develop your model in other countries? Have other countries followed this model?
You are right, because I go to speak all over the world. I mean, every month I am going to. Just 4 days later, I am going to even US, Seattle, and Los Angeles, Philadelphia. I will go 5 days, 5 cities. Really, of course, America do not need our model. This thing, that way, yeah. But in other way, inspiring, in other ways, it's possible. So really, I'm talking a lot in different platforms, different ways. Nearly every month also, whenever I'm going to the country, I'm starting giving a lecture with an international organization also. They invite me as an expert or whatever. This way, I try to really talk to this one more elaborate way, more intensively, try to inspire them that this model, and I think it's working. Especially, I said that more than 7,000 students, medical students, who have been 1 month with us, they are doing this job. They are going spreading and talking about, they are sending the people. So it's working that way. It's going on, yes. Yes?
So when you say it's really like you try to do the spirit and of your team and you try to lead them, so what do you think, like one time when you're not here, like do you have plans for that, or do you have an idea about
This is again a very beautiful question. Look, I explain you that way. I told you this is my mission. Okay? When I will die, my mission will be there. Gandhi is not there, Mother Teresa is not there, India is there, missionary of change is still there, but that glamour is not there. So I think nobody can replace me. Of course, I am the one who will like that institute, our IIMC, Institute for India Mother and Child, should survive, go on. But really I do not know who will come over, who will take over, who will, because look, I came from simple background. I went up to Europe, all over the world. I could be there, but I decided to come back and to do something. So it's my mission. I decide this way. Maybe someone will be not like that if someone come, but you can tell that really after my death, why, I do not know if somebody will take like me or not. I cannot take the responsibility that. And in other, I can tell you, it is becoming more difficult because the time is changing a lot. If I would born 50 to 100 years before, I could guarantee you that is going to happen, because our mentality, we are becoming more materialistic. Voluntarism, this kind of thing is little bit coming down, or this way or that way, what? Because all this globalization, all this your entrepreneurship, all the things is taking over us. So it's very difficult to explain a young guy who is talented, explain, okay, become a volunteer or do something first for the society. Do not become greedy. Because for me, it's not a problem. I told you, it is not impossible, me will not eat 2 meals a day. But problem is, people, we always think, possibly I will become poor or I will not have. Of course, if you think you are a doctor, you need a Mercedes, you need really a Rolls Royce, then this is not. But if you think that I need a transport, you will get a transport. But if you think I need a Mercedes, then you should go as a greedy doctor. For me, it was like that. I decided I said in Belgium that as a doctor, I have no chance to become poor. I need a house, one house there, I need a sleeping place, I need some food, I need a transport. These 3 things I need. Once I have had it, finish. If you give me really a Mercedes car, I will not take it. I do not need it. Even I will sell it and I will buy it simple, because I need a car to transport me. If it works with 10 lakh rupees, why I will spend 50 lakh for that? That's my philosophy.